Forgot my lines.
Yeah, run it.
Scene 2, take 1.
Action.
Stop.
What?
I looked into camera. Scene 2, take 7, roll 1.
Ready? Action. Hold on. Still rolling. Action. Cool, we have done it, don't worry.
Action. You looked into camera. And action. And you looked into camera.
Scene 2, take 4, roll 2.
Thank you, second G's.
Hey, Drew Reeves.
Hello everyone and welcome to the behind the scenes of Apartment 6, another thriller attempt. Just watching our bloopers reel there. We didn't really have that many bloopers in this short film, most of them are what you've just seen. Coming up is the candle shot. We had chose to have the macro lens on the camera because I wanted to get a close-up of the wicks going out to get the detailed shot of the wind blowing the wicks. I had someone blow out the candles as I slid the camera on the slider, and that's how we did that. The lighting in the short film was the biggest challenge. I mean, we tried a number of things. We tried to hold the circular reflector in front of the torch to make the detective's face light up, but it wasn't working, so we had to hold a completely different light source off set. As you can see, my mother's there holding that, while the detective's walking through the kitchen. But we had to make it look like there wasn't another light source. So it was just, day by day was just a challenge. Here we have the B footage of me recording the paper. The macro lens is probably one of the best lenses used in the film, because we could get the detail on the detective's eyes there. Here we have the wind shot, the high wind coming through the window. What we did for that is I had my mother holding a hairdryer, pointing it up at an angle to the piece of the paper stuck on the windowsill. And then I was sat on the floor with the camera. The camera's on the glide cam, which I just needed any like balancing rod to just so I could slowly pivot the camera without the camera shaking. It seemed to have worked just fine. The laptop scene was shot on a number of different days due to limited time on different weekends. For this shot, yeah, we have the monitor on top of the camera as the screen is unable to be seen from the angle the camera's at, pointing up to my sister. Lighting for this one was pretty straightforward. It wasn't as difficult as some others because she was so close to the wall, so the light was just reflecting off the wall. I wanted a small laptop open like mysteriously. The Elmo scene was my favourite scene to shoot. We had so much fun shooting this scene. We had a few bloopers as well when Wendy, my sister, put the Elmo back down. It wouldn't balance properly.
Credit. And action. Try again. Action. Action. We will get there eventually. Action. Cut. Yay!
This sequence was split into a couple of weeks of filming. We had to do it again because Wendy's face wasn't lit properly the second time, so the week after we had to film the same sequence again just so we could get it right. We have the reflector in front of Wendy there. We had it on the Elmo scene as well, and Wendy's face was lit quite bright, and then when we shot a couple of weeks down the line, her face wasn't as lit, so we had to completely redo the setup exactly the same as it was a couple of weeks ago, just to get that right. My mother there, nicely agreeing to play the antagonist of the story, the delusional woman of the apartment, just getting the hospital gown ready. I just want to say that all the sounds apart from the dialogue in this movie are complete, done in post-production. Not a single sound was recorded on film apart from the dialogue. So we get the even the clickiness of the walkie-talkie bleep itself. And then we get the elderly woman's neck cracking, which was done with a water bottle, with me squeezing a water bottle to get that crack effect. Seemed to have worked just fine. And then we have the doors opening, which I just recorded the door cracking open, and then the main door with a click, I just used my vacuum cleaner and just found the right click noise, so I just recorded that. Also the rustle of the clothes as well was completely done in post-production, even Elmo's laugh. The lightning as well, for visuals, the lightning was done with a torch. Just flick the torch on the, I think it's the SOS mode, or the one just before it, to get that flash, and then that constant flash, and we just use that for the lightning. Getting towards the ending of the story now. Yeah, we didn't really record that many behind the scenes. I think this is our last one. As an overall, it was a lot of fun to make, and I do want to continue making short films. I mean, I'm always learning. I mean, I'm no expert, but I use what I've learned and put it in the next short film. It's just practice makes perfect. It just really is a load of fun to make. I'll leave at the end with a few major bloopers, or should I say mistakes, that were made in the movie. Thanks for watching.